international breaks mean long-haul flights, especially for Aaron Moy. Is there a specific way that you manage that situation when he is returning back to the country from such long-haul flights?
I always give him the advice that he should sleep in the airplane because it's a long flight. No, he is now used to it. To be fair, we are used to it. The good thing, if there was a good thing, is that he only played one game. In the first game, he was unfortunately ill. And the very good thing is that we only play on Monday. And this is very good for us. So there is no really advices. Of course, our medical department gave him some advices what he can do before the game, after the game, before the flight, after the flight. Now, at the end, I think if you have done it more often, you are used to it, and that maybe it's a little bit easier. And it's very early in the season. I think this helps as well.
A lot's been made of your team's good form and West Ham's poor form. How much responsibility do you take for managing complacency, and how much responsibility do you give to the team for that?
We are aware about it, but it isn't in our head. So even if you were successful, it doesn't mean that you will be successful in the next game. Even if you were unsuccessful, it doesn't mean that you'll be unsuccessful in the next game. So it doesn't count. Everything what happened in the past is irrelevant on Monday. And this is why I say we have to be focused on ourselves. We have to make our details right. We have to analyze West Ham good enough to give the players an idea in their head what they should do to be successful. And then we have to deliver. So results before games are irrelevant for me.
Is the character of the players important in that, into kind of buying into that mentality? Because in a sense, it's natural for people to have a boost of ego and confidence, if you like, by a string of victories. So is the character of the player important when you're bringing them in?
Yeah, of course it is. But listen, confidence is important, yes. And if you win football matches, your confidence grows. This is the same case with us. But short before the whistle starts or the game starts, you think, okay, come on, doesn't help. You have to perform again and you have to show it again. And this group, they have seen and they've learned that it is irrelevant what was before. And they've seen and they have shown that they are able to handle setbacks, even in a game, setbacks. And this is exactly what we always have spoken about. We, as Huddersfield Town, we have to make us independent from the circumstances which are in front of us. Home or away, Monday night or Saturday evening or afternoon, doesn't count. Be focused on your stuff. Be focused on what you have to make right. This is the only chance we have. If we think too much about the opponents, the quality, the names, the stadiums, the size of clubs, you think, okay, what we are doing in this league, if you think too much about it. And this is why we try and we worked on to leave this totally beside us and be focused on ourselves.
And finally from me, it's been mentioned about the topic of the academy closure possibility of, and we've had a number of players going abroad from Britain, which has been quite unusual in the past, specifically Jadon Sanchez going to Germany and a couple of others that are playing in Germany now. There's also quite a relatively small number of British Premier League managers as well. Do you think we're seeing a culmination of problems in the way that we train young footballers in Britain?
No. From my point of view, and I worked a long time in Germany, full-time in academies and with young players, top young players to be fair. What I've seen here in England so far is that here is unbelievable talent and potential in players 19, 20, 21. Even we had with Casey Palmer, or had with Izzy Brown, Ben Chilwell was here. unbelievable quality, which I rarely find in Germany in this age, to be honest. Unfortunately, these are not our academy players, these are academy players from other clubs. But I don't think that England has a problem.